We all want to get more done in less time. If you implement these 5 biohacks, I guarantee you'll be successful. Welcome to Triumph with Trent. I hope you all are fantastic. In today's video, we are going to go through how you can be more productive. We all want to get more accomplished in the time that we're given so we can do all the things we love. And throughout my personal development journey, I've watched many videos on YouTube, read articles and books on how to be more productive. But I feel that they're leaving out the biological feature of actually being more productive. That's why I came up with these 5 tips so you can spend your time wisely and invest this currency we have of time. So make sure you stay to the end of the video and I guarantee you will be more productive. The number 1 biohack you can start doing to improve your productivity is intermittent fasting. I've been doing it for a couple years now and can't speak more highly of it because I gain so much more energy back in my day from not digesting this food, planning out meals, and craving that next meal during the morning. I would recommend that you fast 12 to 16 hours. I typically go from dinner 7 to 8 p.m. at night and then eat breakfast/brunch at noon. There's many people out there doing this, like Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey only eats 1 meal a day. If you haven't checked out Simland's YouTube channel on autography, I would highly recommend that you check that out and some of the benefits of how we're flushing out our cells from these toxins during that fasted state. You're also going to improve your sleep quality and shed some of that stingy weight that you've been trying to get rid of. If any of that interests you and you want to boost your productivity, you're also going to increase your brain-derived neurotrophic factor that plays a key role in your learning, focus, and cognitive abilities. So start fasting if you want to be more productive. The number 2 biohack I have for you for productivity is diet. It goes hand in hand with intermittent fasting, and we need to consider not just filling the space in our stomach, but actually nourishing our bodies to fuel it. The 2 biggest mistakes I see people making are eating out of convenience and not planning out their meals during the week. If we plan out our meals by eating complex carbohydrates late in the day, that will also protect our brains from free radicals and fuel our energy levels. You can do this by eating some more protein in your diet, like legumes, poultry, eggs, fish, and nuts. I tend to like macadamia nuts and walnuts that also have fatty acids to fuel our brains. One thing I see not many people talking about as far as diet goes is also your microbiome. We have 100 million nerve cells in our microbiome that communicate with our brain to regulate our mood, anxiety, and stress. If you don't want to fall victim to lower mood, stress, and anxiety, we need to start eating probiotic and prebiotic foods like yogurt, kimchi, and sauerkraut to start building that bacteria. Our body's communication hinges on our vagus nerve, which is probably the most important nerve that you've never heard about. It links our brain, heart, lungs, and other organs in our bodies. And right now, number 3 biohack for productivity is stimulating your vagus nerve to decrease the stress and anxiety levels that you're feeling from this extensive workload and will lead to more productivity. We can stimulate it by doing breathing exercise like meditation and slow down that breathing cadence that we naturally have. You can also stimulate it by doing cold thermogenesis or cold plunging. This way we'll activate our vagus nerve and it will lead us to be more productive when we sit down to do our work. When you're deep in your workflow, another way to supplement your diet is by taking smart drugs or nootropics. One that I've been taking for a while now is lion's mane, and it's made a significant difference in my overall memory and learning ability, so I'd highly recommend you give it a go, taking 100 milligrams to 500 milligrams a day. Another one that many people don't take into consideration is caffeine. I'll typically take a caffeine pill in the form of 100 milligrams, which is pretty much equivalent to 1 cup of coffee, to give me a boost when I'm feeling fatigued later in the day and I have a yawn arise and I still need to get more work done. Caffeine has always given me a lot of anxiety and some jitters, so I typically was using it for working out, but I will dose that with L-theanine, which actually acts as a stabilizer and is extracted from tea leaves that I would highly recommend you give a try to balance out that caffeine high that you're experiencing. 2 others you can try out are L-tyrosine and L-chironine. They both are amino acids that will boost your alertness and mood to lead you to be more productive. Make sure you commit to Triumph by hitting that subscribe button below, and I'll go more in depth on some of these nootropics you can take for a long list of health benefits. A couple other channels to check out on YouTube are Your Inception and the Nootropic Reviewer. They also have excellent videos on nootropics and you can learn more there. The number 5 biohack that is essential to your productivity is sleep. This should be no surprise. If you don't get quality sleep, then you're not going to be at your top performance. So I'd recommend getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night, and make sure you block out that blue light a couple hours before bed, and make sure your sleeping environment is safe and secure. That way your brain isn't trying to problem solve and doesn't get into this deep sleep or REM sleep that is going to be truly rejuvenating to your body and lead you to a greater level of productivity the next day. A couple things that you can use to measure your sleep and start tweaking things in your environment are going to be the BioStrap, Whoop Band, and Oura Ring to tell you more of those sleep statistics and get a better hands-on approach to how you can be more productive. To recap the video and maximize your productivity, you need to remember to do intermittent fasting to boost your energy levels, start supplementing in your diets with protein, probiotics, complex carbohydrates, and also taking some supplements or smart drugs to boost your mood, learning, and cognitive abilities. You can stimulate your vagus nerve by breathing and doing cold thermogenesis. And lastly, you need to get the quality of sleep that you deserve to be productive the next day. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this on biohacking and how you can optimize your body and mind, make sure you commit to Triumph by hitting that subscribe button below. I'll see you guys in the next video.